Hey, check this out, boy. Check this out, baby. You locked in for another episode of Really Speaking the Podcast. Today, I have, man, what's the word I can say? If go out there and get it was an overstatement, it was a person, it'll be my next guest. Tara, what's going on?
Nothing.
How you handling? What's happening? You viral around this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I did a little video and it went viral.
So wait. So listen, for my audience don't know, she went to China, y'all. But the reasoning why you went to China, on top of the mindset why you went to China, what was the mindset to like get up and just say, I'm finna fly to China? And how long was that flight?
25 hours. At first,
Wait, 25 hours straight, no layovers?
No, the first flight was 15 hours, then the second one was the rest of the time. So it was a layover in, was it Taiwan? Yeah, Taiwan. And then the rest I flew to 2 different states too though while I was there. I was out there sourcing.
What was the mindset to go to China then?
Well, for years I've been talking about going to China. I'm like, one day I'm gonna go to China and I'm gonna go get my own damn hair. And then I said it to my husband and he like, go. And he like, I'm like, well, I gotta prep and stuff. And he like, okay, go. But then I prepped so fast. He was like, damn, I didn't think you was gonna be ready this fast. And I'm like, I've been wanting to do this forever, so I'm gonna go. And I was telling him like, I'm going to our savings. He was like, no, I'm gonna get it for you. And I'm gonna get it for you. And you go buy everything. And that's what I did. I was at like 30 days after me and him talked about it, I was on a plane going to China to find a vendor.
So you went to China to find a vendor. So what do you say to them people like, how would you go to China to find a vendor? You could just pay for a vendor and weed through them and be up at 12 on WhatsApp, the regular shit.
Well, I would say you pay 3 to 4 times more here than you pay in China. I bought an outfit in China for $1. I bought an outfit in China, this jumpsuit, not this. I got this in Chicago.
Okay. This ain't
that.
China right now mad at us. They exposing.
They is, but this came from Chicago.
Designer bags and Louis.
But I did see that down there, and then I seen that in 20. No. In China, our money is worth, like say you take $20,000 to China. $20,000 is $147,000 in China. So with the type of money a lot of us playing with here, we rich in China.
Wow.
Yeah. So
for those who don't know, you a hairstylist.
Yeah.
So you do hair and you sell hair. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people know, I don't know how it is around the world, but the hair industry is real fucked up right now. It
is, and it's finna get even worse because of the tariffs thing. Like I just had some stuff I purchased get turned around on a boat. But most of my stuff it was just my mannequins.
Okay.
That got turned. That's the only thing I sent on the boat because sending them by FedEx or DHL would have took too long and costed too much.
So how long you been in the hair industry?
Since 2017.
So you've been in the hair industry for like 8 years.
Yeah.
So basically you experienced a lot of the ups and downs of being in the hair industry. Yeah. What was the most common thing that you found yourself running into? Because obviously this what led you to go to China, correct?
It was when I had a fallout with a vendor. My vendor had some really good hair, and it was something here too. Like
the vendor was from here? No,
it was something here too that made me go to China. Like it was the fact that I noticed a lot of people. They ordering Amazon wigs and they selling them on Facebook as good quality hair, and it's not good quality hair. It's just something that people can wear once or twice and you can't wear it no more. The wigs that I sell, you can wear for years. I got wigs that I pull out 3 years later and I slap it on and it still look good. And it be a lot of females like, I wear a wig one time, look, I got more money than you and I'm gonna wear this wig a few times. My money longer than yours and I ain't acting like that.
You know what's crazy, right? When I was seeing the video, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. The first thing I thought about, I said, because when you uploaded the first video with old girl from China, her English was so fucking good. I'm like, let me find out you on 35th and Black.
No,
I'm like, her English was too good.
Her English is good, but it's not that good. If you like, it was.
I mean,
the basics of what we was talking about, she was good at it. Yeah. But me and her both, we talk every day. And I'm gonna touch bases with that too, as far as her, because that's somebody who I actually have a contract. That's somebody who I have a contract with, and I'm actually a wholesale vendor now. Like, We business partners. That's why she said partner in the video.
You went to China though to get a plug and tap in with people. Like, you determined. It's because when you spoke on the Amazon wigs, what I know is, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sorry, I gotta keep it real. Like, I knew the economy was fucked up because it was a lot of women that I know in the city known for popping their shit, saying they this, they doing that. And now a lot of them motherfucking women was wearing them Amazon wigs, going to get the motherfucking knotless braids. You know it's fucked around here when all these bitches wearing braids. You like, damn, what's going on? So the Amazon wig shit is true, because I thought I thought it was a joke, like people was just joking. But the fact is, the thing I don't like about the wigs, they too overpriced.
They is.
Like, profit wise, like if you pay $80 for a wig, I think $450, $500 is too much. Like, profit margin wise.
Right, and that's why I went to China too. What I found the stuff was high too. Like, I found stuff that I could sell at a budget price, but I also found like this raw Indian here, and it looked real good, don't it? Mm-hmm. This was expensive for me to purchase. That's why when people inbox me, hey, how much for that wig that you got on right now? I'm like, this it's kind of costly, but everybody know raw Indian is expensive. My thing was going there. I want to feel the hair. I was out there bleaching their hair and everything. I was burning their hair, and I want to make sure this hair real good quality and it's worth the money.
And they allowed you to do that? Yeah,
they gotta allow you to do that. They want to make the sale.
You want to make the sale. So let me ask you this. How is it that the market has got like this within the hair industry, especially in the black community with us? What is the solution though? Like, because I feel like you going over there, getting firsthand knowledge, firsthand experiences, what you think you can add value as far as solution? Because truth be told, it's a lot of women in this industry, and they finessing the shit out of a lot of girls that's young, naive, just want their hair done. Because what I realize is, it's some not so good people in this industry that they whole mindset is to get
the
over.
Dollar. See, and that's the thing. That's why I said, I made a post and I said, I'm trying to bring back hair at good quality and affordable prices. That's just that.
It's the game though, but think about this though. See, this the thing I don't like about black people. Motherfuckers want a discount on top of a discount. Like, nigga, I went and did the work, so obviously I'm gonna get my margin and profit. But the problem is, if I buy a wig and I pay $400-$500 for a wig, and it doesn't last, that's the problem. Because it's this game, I don't know, I ain't too educated on it, it's called the wash, re-rinse, resell game, right? Where people wear the wigs.
Yeah, I ain't too fond of that at all.
But you know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, I don't like it at all. It's real bummy to me. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of bummy.
It's bummy. I shared it on my Facebook. I said that's real bummy. That's
bummy bitches than
and no disrespect to nobody. To me, that's my preference. I'm not finna wear no wig that somebody wore. When we cut wigs, we cut them for the person who has it on hairline. So somebody else buying it and putting it on, it's not made for your hairline. It wasn't cut for your hairline. But to each his own. I mean, everybody get what they want. Just like people who buy fake designer. You get what you want. You get what you can afford. And I don't knock nobody for what they do. It's just not for me.
Listen, damn. Because I swear to God, that's a whole industry though. Like,
yeah, it is. I see it a lot.
But this the thing about it though. A lot of chicks, you may not believe it, but a lot of chicks don't even know they buying a rewash wig.
They know because it has to be cut.
They know?
Yeah, because the lace has to be cut. The lace has to be cut. When you put it on, you cut the lace to fit the person's hairline. So if that lace ain't long and fresh, it ain't new. Unless they sent you a video of them customizing it for you, you know what I'm saying?
Dog, you went to China, man. We can't skip over that, though. Like, it take a lot for somebody to sit on the plane for 15 hours.
By themselves. I went by myself.
By yourself.
I went by myself. And I met a lot of people, and I seen a lot of things. And it's a whole different world in China. It's a better world in China also. Definitely a better world.
Now, you say better world, what you mean? Some people going to be like America.
The government care about their people more. Like, the food, it ain't no processed food, it ain't no bad. Like, the fruit was totally different. Like, an orange, I could show you a picture of an orange with little pockets. It's a bunch of pockets of juice, and our oranges ain't like that. And I'm like, this orange? Like, everything is totally different. The food tastes different. It tastes more fresh. They was like, my vendor was like, you Americans freeze food. I'm like, y'all don't freeze meat? They're like, no, we don't freeze meat. I'm like, what? What y'all do? Everything fresh. I'm like, what? But the air different. You know, I noticed some here, like, here my nose gets stuffy. In China, I didn't have to, have to keep wiping your nose. I didn't have that problem. They don't use nothing but electric vehicles, motorcycles, bikes, everything, three-wheeler, everything they got is electric.
So what about the food?
The food is better. Ain't all them harmful chemicals in it. Like, I bought some Fantas there. They taste like a diet soda to me because they didn't have the harmful chemicals in it. I'm like, chemicals. And I'm like, damn, I kind of want the harmful chemical because that shit tastes better.
Wow.
It tastes the same, but it tastes different. But, somebody adjusting, you'll get used to that taste. Like, we got used to the taste of things here.
See, I don't know. Like, I always had this reservation about Chinese food because I ain't never seen no Chinese motherfucker eat their own food. I swear to God.
Actually, I sat down and ate with a lot of vendors I met. They took me out to eat, or they cooked for me, and we sat and we ate together.
And they was eating together.
Yeah.
Eating that shit they cooking. Because I be going to these Chinese places. I ain't never seen them just.
Oh yeah, they eat it.
Trying to sample. Like, let me see. I asked one of them time, like, man, let me see you eat that shit. No, I'm not hungry, buddy. So you gonna have me eat some shit you won't eat. So being in China, it was a whole different time zone, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So your mind had to adjust to different shit.
The first week I was in factories falling asleep talking to people, but I was making it. And I also went to China. I didn't go just to buy hair. I went with a proposal, a business proposal.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, every factory I went into, I would leave out and I would delete their name off my proposal. And the next factory I'm going to, I add the next person's business name to my proposal. So I was presenting the same proposal to every factory I went to. And the first factory, I'm like, I want to see the CEO. Every time I go in a factory, I want to see the CEO. I didn't fly all the way to China to talk to the middleman again. So they get the CEO. I sit down with the CEO. I'm not gonna lie. The first two CEOs, it was a young lady. She was 37, and another one was an older lady. I sit down. I get to talking to them. I give them the proposal. I put it in Chinese so they can see it. They read it. We sitting there talking for a few seconds. The little 37-year-old, she get up and she leave out. No words, no nothing. She just walk out. And I'm like, damn, she just walked out on me like that? And I asked the girl, like, why she just walk out like that? She's like, oh, she got a headache. Nah, I know what that is. So we get to talking more. They main focus was to get me to purchase. And in China, they still trying to give me the American prices when I'm already knowing. I've been doing my research. People will tell you, like, if you don't tell them you know what you're talking about, they got a thing where they call it paying Chinese prices. So when you paying Chinese prices, it's way cheaper. So everybody I'm going to, I'm like, I want to pay Chinese prices. I don't want America. I don't want to come here. I said I didn't fly all the way here to pay what I paid. I could have ordered that at home. I want to pay Chinese prices, but they see Americans and they see dollar signs too, because they know that our dollar is worth way more. So after leaving them, I kept them in my back pocket because I did walk out and she was like, I give you 5%. She really didn't pay my proposal no attention, but she's like, I give you 5% of every sale you can bring to us. That's not what I came here for.
Damn, 5%.
That'll work too, but that ain't what I came here for. So I went to about 15 more factories and I was up every morning, and I know it's a different time zone, so I'm in factories. I'm making it in the morning, but when it get up close to 4 o'clock, I'm falling asleep. The lady asked me, like, can you write on the, I said, you know what, we got to finish this tomorrow. I said, I can't stay up. I'm adjusting to this.
It's time.
Yeah.
How long you stayed over there?
It was initially for a week, but then I noticed I wasn't getting what I wanted, so I added another week to my stay. So total, I went to about 15 factories, and I went in there with that proposal. Turn down, to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm giving up on the proposal. I can still buy the hair at the prices I want to buy the hair if I just keep looking and find the right people. And I can go home and I can sell the hair and I can still make the money. So I gave up on my proposal and I ran into these two, a married couple. And I didn't even run my proposal by them. I just dealt with them. I stayed in their store. She was like, can you teach me how to, she paid me to teach her how to do it, how we do it, to flatten the wig at the top. I did a couple classes while I was there teaching them how to make it look flat the way we do it. And I was paid for it. And after a while, she was like, you know what? Me and my husband, we want to do business with you. We like your vibe. Her husband was like, I really like her. And we like your energy. He like, can I fly you to my factory? I want to show you what you're getting into. And I'm like, yeah, you can fly me to your factory. And after that, it was like, we clicked. I was with them every day after that. Okay. Every day I was with them. And the other Chinese people that met me, they kept walking past their store. They was mad. You could tell they felt some type of way. And then, the vendor, she put me up on so much stuff. I want to say it, but I can't say it on here because I don't want to put her out there. Mm-hmm. But she put me on so much stuff that's how I learned more about the Chinese prices. If I wanted something, she like, no, you don't go get it. I'll go get it for you. I'll go buy it for you. I'm going to get the Chinese price.
It's crazy, right? Because it took you to get to the point to have to go way to China to understand, because what I know is, and I got some questions too about this. So I dated a few chicks in my life that wasn't known and popular. So they get a stylist, a girl that's whatever. She got a name. She known for doing hair, whatever. Mm-hmm. They book with them, put their deposits down. They on time. Style is late, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. She be late one time, it's hell. But one time, the chick I was dating just was struggling trying to find a stylist. So she bounced it around. It was one common thing. She had a 3:30 appointment, I'll never forget this. Mm-hmm. We go to the spot, I drop her off, but I come in with her. Mm-hmm. Her appointment's at 3:30. She get there at like 3:20. The stylist got a lady in a chair, a lady under the dryer. She don't get in the chair till about 5:36 to start on her hair. Don't get out the shop till about 10. Mm-hmm. This 7 hours. Why is that unprofessional though? Like,
it can be considered unprofessional, but it be like you got stylists who are very prompt, and you got stylists who deal with so many people that it be like that. No, it's not okay, but it happens. But it happens.
I said, damn, you came here at 3:00. You got out of here at 10 for 2 hours.
Those be the ones who double book and stuff. Like, they just keep booking people instead of timing it. Like, I got a stylist in my shop. She get down, and she have all her people. By the time the next person walking in, that person getting up out of her chair, and she real prompt with it.
Damn.
Yeah, she is.
So I seen this happen one time. She booked for a date a couple of weeks in advance, put the deposit down. Out of nowhere, like earlier that day of her appointment, the stylist hit her and said she canceled it. You already knew. Uh-huh. She called me and told me she canceled on me. Woo. She said she had an emergency. I just so happened to be driving up the street where her shit at. I drive past. It's a known chick, car parked out front. Mm-hmm. The chick in the shop, in the chair.
And she canceled on her for her. She
canceled on her to put the known popular chick in her chair.
Yeah, I would never do nothing like that.
And I'm like, dawg, this shit a popularity contest for these chicks. It's a lot of women in Milwaukee struggling to find a professional, on-time stylist that treat them just like a regular customer. Mm-hmm. But it's so much favoritism in hairstylists.
It is. Why is I don't got no favoritism.
You treat your people like that?
A customer is a customer.
It don't matter what.
Yeah, because whether she's popular or not, she's gonna come still. Like, you want your hair done, you're gonna come. I'm not gonna put you before somebody else because you popular.
They be doing that shit. That shit be crazy. Like, okay, so I'm not the person that hate on popular people, because I truly believe before you was popular, you had to build your name.
And it takes time.
Every now and then somebody luck up and pop overnight, but that's 1 out of 100. But the other 99 actually built their name.
Right.
So what it be is, a lot of people be like, motherfuckers don't really like popular people. They be like, what is your idea versus popular stylist that's more popular than you? Because right now in the town, it's not the name drop, but the most popular person I know that sell wigs and do that stuff you do was the 50 Shades of Fly girl. That was the only girl I knew of. When I came home.
I don't know who that is.
And she was very popular. She moved to Texas. She ended up getting a shop in Texas. Like, her dude, Pete, like, she got a lot of major shit going on before us in the city. Even when Paula was doing her, before she started doing this baddie shit, it's like Paula built her name way before. I mean, she built her name before she was even fucking with Terry, little Pakistan that they killed at the lake. Like, so it's like people build their name and build their brand, but other up and coming stylists, they be kind of feeling some type of way.
I mean,
why is that?
I don't know, because I wouldn't feel some type of way. I got it to where, you know, you got people who have a better quality and their name ain't popping like other people. Like,
that's down there all the time.
Yeah, they got a better quality here, and it's people who will spend the high prices with the other people just because of their name. You know, I deal with that. Like, damn, I got good quality here, but you're gonna go over here and complain about the wig behind their back, but you keep going to them though.
Because they got the popularity.
You complaining behind their back, but you're steady going to them.
So why do you think that?
I guess it's just based off. I don't know. It's the popularity.
It's branding. Let me be honest with you. Every pair of Jordans was not cold.
Right.
The motherfuckers, it's some ugly Jordans.
It's
some ugly pair of forces, Air Jordans out here. I promise you, right into Jesus, but nigga gonna buy them. You know why?
Just because they Jordans.
I'm gonna go fuck with that stylist bitch because it's her. Mm-hmm. You know, it's the same thing with the makeup artists. And so what I see is that to me, it's always been quality over quantity, but most of the time it's popularity over everything.
That's Milwaukee though. You gotta just say it. We both know that. That's Milwaukee.
We some popularity, motherfuckers. That's
Milwaukee.
Crazy.
That is Milwaukee.
We don't give a fuck.
Your name got a buzz. They can know you got something better over here, but just because this person got a buzz, they going over there. Whole time they gonna get their money's worth over here, and that's how it be.
So, now that we got that out the way, what do you think you wanted to accomplish from doing this? Did you think you accomplished what you wanted to do?
I definitely accomplished.
You feel like you accomplished what you wanted to do?
Yes.
So if somebody was like watching this and they was from Milwaukee, they're from anywhere, and they was like, man, I want to tap in with you, I want to lock in with you. Like how can they really get up with you though? Like, what is you trying to get? Because by you documenting your experiences, you said, I seen it. You went viral. Multiple people was hitting you, DMing you. Like, what is the next step now? Because you really got motherfuckers tuned in.
Well, I created a flyer also. I forgot to send that, but I'm willing to take people to China instead of them having to do everything that I did. Yeah, instead of.
How much this trip gonna cost them?
I say 6,000 one person, 10,000 two people.
So these people that need to want to invest.
Yeah, these people. Cause listen.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna.
I spent more than that.
I can imagine.
Flying there in my hotel and stuff, and I set out a platform. Going there, I met so many people, and I connected with so many people. And my vendor, she connected me with so many people to where I can get people over there, and they don't have to do all the work that I did because I did the work for them. Now I can take y'all and show y'all what I learned at a cheaper price, and y'all can take
1 for 6, 2 for 10.
Yes, 1 for 6, 2 for 10.
Ooh, that's that bag.
Yeah.
That's that bag. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, China.
Yeah, and then think about it, my flight was almost $4,000 itself. Yeah, so yeah. I made a better way though.
Yeah, let me hold something. Big pocket. I knew that purse was fat for a minute. I said that motherfucker got something stuffed in it. Okay, switching gears. You've been to China. That's dope. I got a question for you though.
Do I know what this is?
What?
The question.
You might not, but this is the thing, right? So, your current husband was incarcerated, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long did he do, Max?
2 years.
He did 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 years to a woman today is like a 10-year bit, right? My question to you is...
You sprung this on me. Go ahead.
For real, because I never had that person. I never had nobody do more than 6 months